All right, guys. I am making this video because something is up, something is different. And believe me, I pay attention to this kind of thing. And something is definitely wrong. Now, look, a lot of people, as you know, have been leaving New York, okay? Have been for years. On the average, 65,000 people per year leave New York. Sometimes we get other new people that come in, but for the most part, that's what we're shedding. And not much has really changed in all the years that I've lived here as far as weather, okay, and temperature. People talk about global warming and climate change and all this stuff. There has been no change here. Every summer, our forecast is exactly the same as far as temperatures go. It never gets extreme one way or the other, where it gets too freezing cold, much colder than normal, or much hotter than normal. It always stays within the normal perimeters. Okay. Keep that in mind. Nothing regarding temperature has changed. I got 4 emails. 2 were the same. The other 3 were not. I got 4 emails from my electrical provider, National Grid. They sent me an email that I could not read until the power came back on, because in order to get the email, you got to have your computer on, right? This is how smart these people are, to give you a heads up that the power's off. How in the hell are you supposed to read the email if the power is off? So anyway, I got the message after the fact. 2 were the same. And I'm going to read you what the one email said. This is the message from the provider, and I quote: "There are currently 948 other customers also associated with this outage. We are investigating and will provide updates around progress when we get more information." That's all they ever say. That's it. They never tell you this is what the cause was. They never give you a cause. They're just saying, heads up, we're aware that the power is out. Then I get an email, which I have never seen this from my electrical provider, National Grid. And it says, "We are expecting high energy demand tomorrow. Whether you are staying home or planning for time away this summer, we're here to help you manage energy usage now and in the days ahead." There is the most important message right there. And in the days ahead. That includes letting you know when we expect high energy demand days. There's never been such a thing in my state. High energy demand days. That has never existed. That's never been a problem. Below that, it says, "By voluntarily shifting the time you use energy during the hottest days of the year, you can manage energy costs and reduce stress on the grid to benefit your community." And then it says below that, "On high energy demand days like tomorrow, do what you can to limit your energy use between the peak hours of 2 and 7 p.m. It's funny. They mention 2 o'clock as the beginning, because that is exactly when we lost power today. Now, I'm going to show you our long range forecast. This is normal. Today, it's only 82 degrees. 82 degrees. That's the hottest it's supposed to get. And our power went out. Who in the hell uses AC in every building when it's only 82 degrees out? People in the north don't do that. Maybe you guys down south do. Maybe you guys out west do. People here do not. Do not. We love hot weather because we have such long, cold winters. Tomorrow's supposed to be 90. Big deal. You know how many 90-degree days we had when I was out landscaping in the frickin' sun, busting my ass, doing landscaping? For 12 years doing landscaping, 90 was average. We had lots of 90-degree days. And did they tell us to reduce power consumption? No, absolutely not. This has never happened before. There's something wrong. Something is up. Something is up. And then in the email, They give you these icons and what you're supposed to follow. Here are the icons included in with the email. And this is what they want us to do. Number one, turn up your thermostat a few degrees, which really makes no sense. Use electric appliances before and after peak hours. So now they want to tell us when we can use our appliances and electrical products. Reduce use of window air conditioners by pre-cooling your home. Use fans to help spread cool air around. That's all I ever use is fans. Don't run your pool pump or dehumidifier during peak hours. Unplug unused small appliances or electric devices. And the reason for that is because that's what's called vampire consumption. Just like when your TV is off, but it's got a little red light, that's vampire electric consumption. That's never been a problem. Our grid is in trouble. Something is wrong. They've never told us to do this before. This is not normal by any stretch of the imagination, not at all. It's not like we've had an influx of several millions of people here in New York and now everybody's running everything. This makes no sense at all. I think the systems are starting to fail, you guys. And now they're going to be telling us when, and, you know, like a third world country, you'll have power in the afternoon for X amount of hours, but in the morning and during the night, you'll have no power. It's turning into a third world country because they don't invest into infrastructure, because they don't modernize the system and harden the system and rebuild the system. They just keep running more and more crap on the electrical grid. This is not normal. And now we're going to be having blackouts on a regular basis. And they're going to blame it on a bunch of false stuff. It's not hot enough here to have air conditioning running. It's not like it's 103 and 104 in the shade. It's 82 degrees today. 82. And we have a blackout. Something's up. I've been warning people about this and telling people this is coming. And when I told you guys in that vision where there was no electric and it was in the summertime, the dog days of summer, go back and watch the video. I say those exact words. It was the dog days of summer and everybody was on their porches and their decks and their steps, armed to the teeth with guns, looting like crazy. And all the storefronts were blackened dark with the windows smashed out. It's all leading up. It is all coming. And you will see what I'm telling you is true. There's something wrong with the electrical grid. I don't know what. I'm not an expert in it. But another thing I will tell you guys right now, and I'm wondering if any of you guys can make sense of this. First, let me show you my electrical bill. I've got the important information blacked out. But look, there's the date. Look at my bill. Look, $41 and change. $41 and change. That's how little electricity use here. And now they're telling me to use even less. To use even less. How do we know for all this isn't just a scheme to quell us, to shut us up, to slow down what's being said on social media regarding the you know what? How do we know? Because every time something happens, there's something more nefarious going on, because I'm telling you guys, this is not normal. Not for my area. Not in the Northeast, where it's known to be snowy and cold, and our summers never get so hot that it ever puts a strain on the electrical grid here in the Northeast. It does not happen. Not ever. Never. Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. And I've never gotten 4 emails from them in the same day. And I've never seen information like this, what they're spreading. But the one thing I'd like you guys to shed some light on, because there again, I'm not an expert in this and I know nothing about this. You can see my battery operated fan right here that I use in the van because we had a blackout today. And I use tool batteries to run it. These batteries are brand new. I've got thin ones and I've got thick, tall ones that are double the power. These batteries, when I go camping, run this fan right here all night long. And then when I get up in the morning, the fan is still running. And then about a half an hour after I wake up in the morning, then the fan quits because the battery goes completely dead. Well, you know what? And all my batteries are different and they're all brand new because I bought more of them. I use them and the fan goes dead within just hours, just a few hours. My camera batteries, just ordered them. They're brand new. Even by different makes. See how one's black, one's white. This one here is a K-Star. And this one here is Power Extra. Even by different companies, brand new, fully charged. All my batteries before I go out and do YouTube videos, fully charged. And when I go to use them, they die prematurely or they don't work at all. Yet when I'm plugged in, it says they're fully charged. And they're all different. They're all different. So if you plug a battery in, this is what I'm asking. If you plug a battery in, are you really getting the voltage to charge your batteries? And somehow it's fooling the charger to say, okay, it's fully charged when it's not. And it doesn't have the amount of power stored in it. Because until this problem came about, now my batteries aren't lasting. I can't seem to charge stuff to be fully charged. I know that don't make sense, but this is what's happening. So if anybody out there knows, please let me know what the hell is going on because all my batteries are failing and I plug them in and charge them up. So what's going on? Even at night, if I'm sitting here doing editing or whatever, or being looking at your guys' comments on YouTube or checking Facebook, whatever I might be doing on the computer, there'll be flickers of the lights. Like all of a sudden it goes down to like a lower phase and the lights get dim and then it goes bright again. It's not normal. Not normal at all. So you guys let me know if you're getting emails like this from your provider where you live in your state. Let me know what's going on, or is this happening where you live? Because now, according to our electric provider, like they said, in coming days, this is going to be ongoing. There is no reason in these temps. I don't even have this fan on because the battery's dead. I don't have another electric fan plugged in. I'm sitting here. I'm not even sweating, you guys. It's only 82 degrees. The window's open. The side living room door is open. It's comfortable in here. And they say this is what's causing the shortage in power. Only a freaking idiot here in Western New York would run an air conditioning unit when it's 82 degrees out. That is not hot enough to run AC unless you're a complete wuss. I don't know anybody, including my family members, that would run AC when it's only 82 degrees out. People don't even run it in their cars when it's only 82 degrees out. If you got up to 100, yeah, I could see it. Or high 90s with oppressive humidity, then I could see it because you got the two together, high heat and humidity. But we don't even have high humidity right now. We did back when I went on the hike. Come on, you guys, this is all BS. Something's going on. And it looks like we're going to have more power outages. So now I got to make sure that my videos, any that I make, that I get them rendered, I get them saved, edited, and uploaded before the 2:00 hour. Because it seems like in order for them to save power, that's when they're going to cut the power. It's like a third world country. It's freaking nuts. Never seen information like this coming from National Grid. Absolutely crazy. And they even send me energy reports to basically tell on my neighbors to say your energy's, consumption is small versus your neighbor's consumption. Pitting neighbor against neighbor to say you're doing better than this person. And next thing you know, they're going to want us to report neighbors that are using more power than you are. Freaking nuts. That's why I'm saying, you guys, there's a big major electricity problem coming nationwide. It's not going to just be my area, my state. There's going to be problems coming because if various places are having problems, it's going to be everywhere because they all do the same thing. Pretty much. They ignore the problem until the problem becomes so big they can't ignore it anymore. And by then it's too late, because even to have transformers built can take a couple years and they have to be shipped here from out of the country. If you don't believe me, Google it. They come from, if I remember right, it's Germany and Asia is where the big giant transformers come from that provide the electricity to be distributed from the main power plant. Look it up. We're in deep shit, folks. And it's only getting worse. That's why I'm saying you got to get prepared and think about what you're going to be living without in the near future, because it's coming. With food shortages, with the fires, the floods that have happened even last year and the year before in the Midwest, more disasters and storms. The United States is basically becoming a third world country. We are on the decline. We're heading there fast. Anyway, wanted to bring it to your attention, but it looks like we're going to be having blackouts a lot more often now. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.